Quality assurance is nothing but we have to assure the quality of the component as per the customer requirement, and it will be possible only when we have to prevent the defects. We have to prevent. So it will be possible only when we have to prevent the defects which are going to be formed during all the activities. Now, quality control gives the identification, and now quality assurance will prevent the defects which are going to be formed during the processes and during all the activities of the producing or converting the raw material into the finished goods. Hope you clear that what is meant by quality assurance and quality control. Quality control is identification of defects in simple words, and quality assurance will give the prevention of the defects. Now let's have discuss with the quality assurance. Now how it is going to be concerned, how it is going to be explained. Here the quality assurance is depends on these six things, 6 points. Now the first one will start from the market need. Now market need is nothing but the customer need. Now we have to fulfill the customer need, customer requirement as per the customer drawing, as per the requirement of their function. Then only we can say that we have assured the quality of the component. Assurance is nothing but the simple word, that is we have to fulfill the customer requirement. We have to manufacture the component as per the drawing. Okay. Next, in the next case is the process improvement. Now, as we have seen the number of as all of you know that in case of engineering, we have seen the number of different drawings, and that drawings are provided with the tolerance. That drawings are provided the hardness which is required on the workpiece. The drawings are provided with the material of the component. The drawings are provided with the raw material. The drawings are provided with the specifications. Drawings are provided with the size and all these things, and again at the last the requirement of the finished component drawing is also provided. Now, so on the basis of the requirement and the accuracy which is required as per the drawing of the component, we have to improve the processes. We have to select the processes in such a way that will fulfill the customer requirement, customer satisfaction. It should be satisfy the customer. Then it should be specify, or it should be fulfill the requirement of the drawing. So that improvement of the processes will be depend on the customer requirement. What is the requirement of the product? At the same time, on the basis of the requirement, we have to improve the processes. To achieve that much of tolerance, to achieve that much of accuracy of the component, we have to improve the processes. So that may result in the quality assurance. Next one, it's very important point is nothing but the customer satisfaction. To satisfy the customer, always we have to produce the right component, correct component, then only the customer will satisfy. If you are producing the component as per the specification, it is correct, but whatever the hardness which is required for the component is not as per the required range, then that component may get rejected. So it is not like that we have to maintain the one parameter and we have to forget the other parameter, so that may result in the rejections of the component. So to avoid that, when we are focusing on the customer requirement, we have to fulfill each and every point, each and every activity in such a way that may fulfill the customer requirement. So if the customer will satisfied, so it becomes in the quality assurance. Next one is the follow standard. When we are producing the component, we should have to follow the standards which is required as per the geometry as per the specification of the component. Now these standards are going to be selected on the basis of the geometry of the component as well as the specification of the component, and maybe on the basis of the function of the component. So this standard we have to follow, then only we can say that the quality which is going to be observed and seen is assured quality. Next, service. So that service after process, after delivering that component to the customer. So now you will see the number of different components which are available in the market. They are providing the service for the 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. So it is going to be varied company wise. Why it is going to be varied the company wise as well as the product wise? Because they know that if you are producing, if your company if you are going to give the limit of free service up to the 1 year, so it seems that up to the 1 year there is no that much of work on that particular product. So they have assured the quality of the component up to the 1 year. So that quality after 1 year, it's having maybe the variations are going to be happen on the basis of their use and all these things. So service is again very very important. So again it comes under the different related components. For example, if you are going to see the fridge, so in that case the compressor is having the 10 years of warranty. Then again in case of vehicles, when you're purchasing the two-wheeler, so previously it was just 1 year service was free, but now it's having the 3 years. Some companies are giving 3 years, some companies are giving the 5 years. So what they have done, they have improved the processes, they have satisfied the customer in the more different ways. So that gives the quality assurance for that particular component. Then policy. So the policy which is going to be made by the organization for the producing the component, that again results in the quality of assurance. So that policy, that rules and regulations for the labors, the training of the peoples, then again follow the standards and all these things, all parameters. Then again warranty guarantee of the component, at what level, what years of the component, the year guarantee and warranty is going to be consist. So all these parameters will come under the policy. When it is following all these things, then we can say that it's having the assured quality. So hope you understand, it's very simple. Quality assurance is nothing but, as we have seen, it is nothing but the prevention of the defects. To make the customer satisfied, we have to produce the correct component, and we have to produce the correct component, we have to prevent the defects which are going to be formed in the entire processes. So this is called as a quality assurance. So next is, before going to this slide, next is satisfaction of quality. Now here, when the customer will be satisfied, as all of you know that the customer will be satisfied only when if they will receive the correct components. If you will send the wrong components to the customer, then what happen? Obviously they have get rejected the lot, they have cancelled the order, they may and they may unable to accept any component from your side. So this is nothing but, if we are producing the wrong component continuously, if the rejection percentage is at the higher side, then in that condition these things are going to be happen. So quality satisfaction of the quality is going to be concerned on these parameters. The first one is nothing but the performance. Now performance which is related with the component. Now when we are going to receiving the drawing and anything, so at the in that drawing all the things are mentioned. What is the raw material requirement, what is the process requirement, what is the tolerances which are given on the system, then again what accuracy which is required on the component when you are producing this component by using these machines and all these things. Then measuring instruments are going to be required for the measurement of the component, and we have to follow this instrument only to measure the component, to inspect the component. The inspection method is also mentioned on the drawings. Now, this performance measurement of the product is totally depend on the dimensions, the specification, and uniformity with the standard. That standard is nothing but the drawing, which is given by the customer. Now, if that actual dimensions of the component is equal to the requirement of the customer, then we can say that we can say that the quality of the component is as per the drawing is going to be satisfied. And if it is performing as per the requirement, if perform the function as per the requirement, then we can say that the specification of the quality or the performance is going to be measures on the basis of their different numbers of drawings. Next one is feature. Is manufactured component is having the, all these features which is required by the customer or not. So that will defines the quality, that will specify the quality of that particular component. The reliability range or the durability of the component which is as per the requirement or not, that again very important. In the previous point, that feature, the number of features which are going to be added by the customer. For example, we are having the mobile. Now mobile phone, when you are going to purchasing the mobile phone, so it's having the huge variety of the components in the market. Now these variety of the mobiles which are present in the market, and when you are purchasing it, you are selecting on the basis of the configuration. There is having the number of different parameters that we can focus to select the any mobile. So it may be brand, it may be configuration, it may be screen size, it may be their popularity, and all these things. So these are going to be depend on the customer requirement. So that product is performing as per the requirement of the customer or not. It will fulfill the number of different features which are required by the customer or not. Next, it should be reliable and it should be durable. Then serviceability, it should be service, that after the component which has delivered to the customer, we have to service, we have to provide the service, we have to again. Next, aesthetic view of the component as per the requirement of the geometry or not, it should be look good. So all these parameters will come under the picture when we are going to deciding the quality. Next one is perceived quality. So that perceived and defined quality of the customer, which is going to be mentioned on the drawing. So this quality of the component is going to be defined. In that case, the perceived quality is going to be defined in such a way that quality which is going to be maybe of to realize, to understand the product specification. Then we have to make the awareness of the component to maintain that much of quality. So that specify, so these parameters, these 6 points are going to be specify the quality of any type of component. Now always remember that the things are going to be changes as per the geometry of the workpiece. These are not like that the same things are going on continuously, but if you are going to say, if you are working for the IT industry, in that case the quality parameters are totally different. If you are working in case of mechanical industry, the quality parameters are totally different. If you are working for chemical industry, then again in that case the quality parameters are going to be varied. So please remember that what is meant by specification of quality, that follows all these 6 parameters. So when we are going to obey these 6 parameters to that particular component, then we can say that the quality is specified. Okay, thank you.